I said I was going to make a quick little video about what you need to play January 18th here at our community airsoft game in Homeland/Folkestone. You don't really need to spend that much money, but you do need to protect your eyes. Here are some examples of eye pro that could be worn out there. We're going to make it mandatory. You cannot play basically anywhere airsoft wise without proper eye protection. It's number one, it's paramount. Can't replace your eyes, and these are examples that are available on Amazon. There's a company called Volcon that makes airsoft goggles / paintball goggles that can handle anything. Really heavy duty safety goggles that you probably can get from Ace Hardware, somewhere like that might work. I'm not sure what they're rated, but if they can handle a rock from a weed eater or a lawnmower, I'm sure they can handle a BB. Also, if you're under 18, you're going to have proper face protection. This protects the bridge of your nose and your teeth. You do not want BBs to hit your teeth. You will have to go to the dentist. You also want to protect your ears. Getting hit in the ear sucks. I've had it happen more than once, and you will probably have a little sore or some bleeding involved with that. They do make two different styles of this. There's some mesh, and there's a cloth piece that go all over the top of the head and front of your face. You also don't want to get shot in the fingers. I know it sounds silly, but getting shot in the hand sucks. I've been shot more than once. The worst one I've ever had was on the tip of my finger, and it's just terrible. Gloves, you don't really need to get Vulcan gloves. They're kind of expensive, but you can get a pair of mechanics or something like that, and I got a pair of those that I wear sometimes, and they're usually under $20 maybe. You can find those at Ace Hardware. You can find them at Advanced Auto, stuff like that. Let's talk about BBs. We probably might have some BBs out there for y'all. We're thinking, but come prepared either way if you're going to play. BBs are not really that expensive. You can get 15,000 of them that I got off of Amazon. You can use 20s on up to probably 30 somethings, and that's actual weight. It's not the diameter. Diameter is the 6mm. All airsoft guns usually use like a 6mm, and then the weight is the grams right here that that affects the velocity or the travel of the BB. The weight is when it pertains to your gun. But like I said, something about like this is probably what you're going to need, because you're going to get out there and you're going to want to just sling BBs all day. They're not that expensive. There's many companies out there. Try to get biodegradable BBs if you can, because we're playing in the woods. They make those. Here's an example right here we picked up this past week, and around about $10 you can get stuff like this. It probably lasts you all day. Come out there with about 5,000 if you can. Magazines for your gun. If most people are out there is going to be running something similar to this. M4s are everywhere when it comes to airsoft guns. Electric guns are probably going to perform better out there because the cold. There's a whole school of thought on that when it pertaining to gas guns as it does to all electric guns. Magazines, like I said, you want to get a mid-cap magazine. There is high capacity magazines that require you to roll a little disc on the bottom of it to push BBs up into the spring that feeds your gun. You probably don't want to deal with that all day, so get the mid caps and get probably 2 or 3 if you can. They hold between 150 to 200, somewhere around there. This is a 120, and like I said, M4s, they're everywhere, and magazines of these are usually pretty cheap. You can probably get a 3-pack of those or a 4-pack of those on Amazon or Evite for anywhere between $20, $30. Let's talk about guns. You don't want to come out there with something from the flea market. It's not trying to pick on anybody's gun, but you're going to want something that's a little bit more robust, that's battery powered or gas powered or whatever out there, that can make it across the field and shoot something at a velocity around 300 to 400, whatever. It's a big field. You're going to have a lot of running around, and you want to have a pretty good weapon out there. Something robust that's heavy or whatever. Like I said, barrel socks. When people talk about barrel socks, this is another safety feature. Whenever you're not on the field, you're going to be leaving the field, and you're going to be required to have some kind of form of barrel sock that covers up the barrel end of the business end of your gun, and you're going to have to take your magazine out when you're leaving the playing field to ensure everybody's safe. Because number one, we don't want no one to get hurt out there. This is the first event that we're going to have like this. We want to be 100% safe. So this is a round, not including the gun. You know, you're looking at around between $50 to $80, $85 to get really into it, minus your gun. We're good safety stuff. That's not including what you're going to be wearing, you know, but you can put a magazine or two in your pants pockets, you're fine. You ain't got to have a big vest or anything like that. And as far as guns, I'm going to post the links between now and January 18th of where you can get the cheapest possible gun for the money, that, you know, it's got the best gun that you can get for the money. So like I said, January 18th, 10 a.m., Old Homeland Park, pool area. We're going to have all day airsoft food trucks. It's going to be a great time. Please come out. Remember, eye safety is paramount, face safety, barrel socks. Be prepared. Thank you.